Today I'm in the pottery studio as it's Saturday, so I'm going to show you everything that I do today. It might be a little bit boring, but I'm planning to be here all day, so it's now 11. I'm planning to be here till like 9ish because I want to turn the kiln on, so I'm going to show you what I get up to. So I started off the day by sponging some mugs. These are some star mugs that I made, so just making them super smooth so that they have no lumps or bumps when they come out for the kiln for the bisque firing. Then loaded these all into the kiln, so I had this really big vase that I made using the coil method, and then I stacked all the other bits and bobs in there. So you can see I made like a cat wall hanging, a heart vase as well. For bisque, the pieces can all touch each other because they won't melt together, whereas with a glaze firing you have to make sure they're not touching. So I just crammed it all in here and turned it on. Next I did some clay reclaim. So to do this, I put all the broken pieces or pieces I don't like in a bowl of water and soak it until it becomes a sort of really thick clay paste, but it's quite wet. I then laid it all out on some newspaper to dry throughout the day so that later I'll be able to use it again to make new pieces. Here I am showing you the slabs that I made, so I like to roll them out so they can dry a bit, and then I started to sort of smooth them out a bit more before I use them again and make a few more. I like to pile up quite a lot so that later on I can go and cut stuff out when it's a bit firmer. I then started to make like a little flower trinket, so I made a little flower in a tiny little pot because I just wanted to make things that I find quite cute and sort of they have no purpose other than just being sort of cute to have on your dressing table or in the bottom of a plant pot. I then had a lunch break with my favourite chaiwala, just to keep me going throughout the day, and had to have an allergy tablet and use my hydromol cream. I then watched some Grey's Anatomy whilst I waxed the bottom of the pots, and you can see them all waxed here. And then just a little bit more of sort of making some mugs, smoothing out some coils, and glazing some jars. I then checked the kiln temperature. Okay, so it's now the end of the evening. I'm going to turn off my kiln and then we're ready to go home.